Okay, there should be no filters now, right? Okay. Jesus, did y'all see that? I was attacked by filters. Okay. I'm here now, y'all. I'm back and I'm better. So today, I want to talk to y'all about why black people are so fucking stingy with one another, especially when it comes to business to business. Let me tell y'all my story. Do you want to tag Shantae Pretty Brown in this video? Why are you asking me to tag Shantae? I don't know. What the fuck? Okay, anyway. So, I want to talk to y'all about black people being so fucking stingy with one another. And I don't really get it. So I'm going to tell y'all a quick story on what prompted this video. And then you'll kind of understand where I'm coming from. Okay, so I got my own organic hair care line, and I got my own holistic candle line, right? I'm about to launch my website. Bye. Stay tuned. But anyway, so and I'm getting ready to do my candles because I've been doing all my research. So I'm ready to put my product together. I'm ready for manufacturing. So I know this guy who dated a friend of mine who has his own perfume line. Okay, and he makes it with the base notes, top notes, mid notes. So he has all these oils that he has access to. So I go ask him about my oils and where should I get them from. And he tells me he got this awesome connect overseas and yada, 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 dot. So I was like, cool, give me the connect. Well, I'll order it for you. All right, cool. Right then and there, I already realized he didn't want to give me the information. It's not like we was in the same business. And if we was in the same business, don't we need a lot of perfume tiers out here? Like, don't we need... I'm focusing on the road. I can talk and fucking drive. You focus on my message. So anyway, so we need more than one black person to make perfume. It's more than one white person that make perfume, and they all fucking rich. You see what I'm saying? So anywho, damn, I left my shades at the house. No, I didn't. So I just bought these. So anyway, so he tells me he got this awesome connect, and I was like, cool, give me the connect. So he offered to be my middleman, which is fine, whatever. I'm not used to a middleman. Even if I was selling drugs, I wouldn't need no middleman. So I had, so I told him, I said, okay, so look, I'm gonna come to your house, check out the potency of this oil that you claim is so awesome, and then I'll go ahead and put it in my order. And he was like, well, do you have your LLC and everything? I was like, yeah, I got my LLC, my EIN number, everything I need, you know, for it to ship business to business. So he was like, oh, so you don't need to use mine. No. The fuck? I've been over here. So he didn't call me. So I had to go the following day, drive all the way to Dallas to pick up my waxes. So I'm like, shit. So I'm steady calling him, steady hitting him up about these awesome oils. So finally I say, look, give me the plug because you wouldn't make a good businessman. I mean, a good middleman. And I don't want my production rate to be contingent upon when you feel like putting my order in. Well, I could just go straight to the source and they're going to put my order in when I tell them to because that's what they're in the business of doing. So, and y'all know, and anybody know me know, I was in a whole soliloquy as a text message. So I definitely sent all of that. And when I sent him that message, he didn't respond. So I sent him several other messages. He didn't respond. So I said, well, let me know if you're going to be able to do this or if you're going to give me the plug because I don't want to leave North Dallas without my fragrance oils if you're not going to be able to hook me up with the oil plug. So, bam, he never responded. So I got my oils from there. I put my scents together on my cotton swabs and I already got my scents and everything ready for me to launch my product. So he didn't help me at all. This is my problem. White people share all kinds of business information with each other. Matter of fact, white people share so much business information until they had to make some of that shit illegal. It's called insider trading. Because when white people find out a way to make some motherfucking money, they tell each other about the shit. Oh, Brad, you have to invest in this new IPO. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Brad, I found out a way to do this and do that. It's like we share. We don't share with each other like they do. White people share with each other. They don't mind putting each other on the money. You know how I found out where to get my candle waxes from? I was on the phone with my cousin talking about finally being ready to launch my candle line. And a white woman said, oh, I heard you said you're making candles. Not to be intrusive, but you should look up this company, this company, this company. They're in Texas, and it'll save you a boatload of money on shipping. Just like that. And the bitch is in the candle business. But she didn't mind telling somebody else that was getting in the candle business where she get her awesome ass wax from. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand how come African American people don't treat each other the same way. This man has been in the perfume industry for about 10, 15 years. Even if I was going to make my own perfumes, I would never be able to amount to be his competition, because I'm just not starting out. My shit might stink the first year. You know what I mean? But he never was man enough to tell me, oh, I don't want to give you my fragrance oil, my fragrance oil connect. Like, that's crazy to me. It blew my fucking mind. And it kind of hurt my feelings. Like, let me put it like this. As black people, if we really want there to be a viable and valuable amount of black businesses, we have to stop acting like we each other's competition. These nail shops don't treat each other like they competition because they know it's enough of our money to go around. You feel me? We gross, as a people, we gross $1 trillion a business quarter. I'm not talking about a motherfucking year. They lying to y'all if they tell you it's a year. Every business quarter, we are grossing about $1 trillion, and we are spending as much. We are spending as much. Everybody black know, soon as you get your paycheck, it is gone, and you're waiting for the next one. If you can save by $70, $80 for that to happen until your next check. So, like, if you have a t-shirt line and there's another motherfucker trying to open up a t-shirt line, why wouldn't you tell them, hey, I get my t-shirts from such a person? It's not that they ask you how to make the shirts. It's not that they trying to steal your ideas. They just want to know where you get t-shirts from because they having a hard time getting t-shirts. That shit is fucking retarded to me. Stupid bitch. That is retarded to me. If you know a company that's like me, I got my own organic hair care line. If a motherfucker asks me where I get my herbs from, bitch, herbs in Mexico. You don't study the herbs I study, and you probably can't do with them what I do with them. But if you need to know where to get you some herbs from, yeah, I'ma tell you. It's just a plug. Niggas in the dope game ain't as stingy with they plug as you motherfuckers is. Like, how dare him not want to give me access to where he get his oils from, and then not be man enough to tell me he don't want to tell me. Like, black businesses are the reason why there isn't more black businesses, because y'all think that there is some type of chokehold on black businesses. No, it's not. Our competition is these Euro American businesses. We are not each other's competition. Trust me, it ain't enough of us to compete with each other. Maybe we could become competition 50 years down the line once we all help each other become actual viable businesses. Then maybe at some point we can become each other's competition. But right now, the man I'm talking about who didn't want to give me the plug on the oils, I'm not your competition, brother. Versace, Chanel, all the motherfuckers who perfume fragrances you are copying and bootlegging, those are your motherfucking competitions. Not me. I don't have it to be your competition. And then I do holistic candles and holistic hair products. So he didn't want to give me the plug because of what? He was scared I was going to tell somebody else. Them foreigners overseas, they want you to spread the word so they can get more business. They don't want you to keep it to themselves. That's not how business works. You think I don't want people telling everybody about my awesome candles and about my awesome hair care products? That's not how business works. Oh, I grew this lady hair back, but she don't want to tell nobody who grew her hair for her. That's crazy. I got a $75 box braid special, but you don't want to tell everybody where you went to get your box braids from. That's fucking crazy. That's stupid. Black people love to hold shit like it's a fucking secret. Share the information. That's how come all these white folk is rich as fuck, because they share information. As soon as one of them find out, yo, so-and-so got a business grant, they gave me X amount of dollars. They finna go tell everybody in fucking body. So-and-so gave me a business grant. They gave me X amount of dollars. You need to get your grant while they got some money. But black people, if we find out somebody, oh, so-and-so gave me a $20,000 business grant, I ain't gonna tell nobody. That's gonna be my secret. And then you wonder why we are the oppressed people. You wonder why we are viewed as the weaker race. You wonder why we have so many problems in our financial, economic infrastructure of our own communities. It's because everybody, Nobody wants to share information. Nobody. There is an unwillingness to educate one another in the black community. We don't share information. We don't share knowledge. We don't share nothing with one another. Nothing. It's as if what we've learned came straight from the Holy Grail, a grail you've never seen, by the way, came straight from the Holy Grail, and we have to hold it close to chest. That's crazy. That doesn't make any sense, and we're not going to push forward with that crab in the barrel mentality. We are not. We are not, because there will be no crabs in a barrel if one crab crawled on top of all the crabs. Then they let all the crabs use them as a ladder to get out of the bucket, and then a crab stay behind and start pulling everybody up one by one out the ladder, because crabs hold on to each other, so it'd be like pulling a rope out the bucket, and then bam, the bucket will be empty. Figuratively, the bucket will be empty. And then the European capitalist system will have to find another group of people to exploit, because we will no longer be it. But we're going to always be it, because we don't want each other to get rich. Like, we don't want each other to make it. It's like you want to make it, but you don't want to help nobody else to make it. It's like, okay, even on some scamming shit. Say you scam up on a new CPN number, and you got this motherfucker to give you got this bank to give you $20,000 loan. Okay? And if you don't want to, you don't have to tell everybody, but you don't want to tell your close people, yo, this how I'm coming up. This how I'm making it. You should try this, and maybe you can make it too, because I know you trying to do this, that, and the third. All I did was ask this man where he gets his fragrance oils from for his perfume. Man, they got the most potent stuff. It's the best oil you'll ever see. I'll never buy another oil. Yet and still you didn't want to share the information with me. And as black people, we have got to stop that shit. We gross $1 trillion every business quarter. There's enough of our money to go around. Because ain't nobody buying nothing from no nigga but another nigga, if we gonna say it ignorantly as that. So with that being said, why don't we put a chokehold on our own community? Let everybody have a business, and everybody help each other with that business. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Everybody needs to have, y'all call them side hustles, I call them businesses. Everybody needs to have a fucking business. Everybody. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm an educator. I have my own holistic hair care line. I have my own holistic candles. Like, everybody should be a walking, talking business. Nobody can meet me without me talking about my YouTube channel, my candles, or my hair products. Period. Nobody can ever say they met me and we didn't talk about those 3 things. Either you subscribed or you bought something. Period. So, in order for there to be more viable businesses like ours, number one, we have to motivate each other. Man, you really good at that. You should make that a business. My goodness, you are so creative. You ought to make that a business. Instead of trying to hold each other down and it's like we're in a race to get rich. And you want to get rich and have money and have things before everybody else. And that's not how white folk think. White folk put each other on from the gate. Martha Stewart went to jail from her partner putting her on and giving her some information. I'm trying to tell you, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know white folk at Enron that was stealing all that motherfucking money. They was putting each other on. They was putting each other on the money. We do not put each other on to nothing. We don't share nothing. We don't do nothing. If you say you got a waist training company, you sell waist trainers, and this other girl, she say, man, I want to start selling sweatsuits. You think you can help me on that? Do the people you buy your waist trainers from that you selling, do they sell sweatsuits? You know, the plastic garbage bag suits that you put on and you exercise in. Do they sell them? It'd be fucked up for you to not go check and see if your company sell those, and then find out that they sell those, and then go tell this other person that want to open a sweatsuit company, man, even if you don't want to tell me this where you get your shit from, my wholesaler don't sell them, but I know another wholesaler that do sell them. Here's that information. Good luck to you on your business. Why we can't do that? Why don't we love each other enough to share information with each other? Why are we so selfish and so stingy, as if someone is going to get rich before you? Someone is going to have money before you. We are in competition with the Euro Americans. They're the ones that got us oppressed racially and economically. They're the ones that got their foot on our motherfucking neck. We don't have our feet on each other's neck. We don't have the political or the financial infrastructure to stop one of us from making it. We are not each other's competition. That's a social propaganda that motherfuckers tell you so that you don't help your fellow brother and sister out. That's what creates that crab in the barrel mentality. Is you have been socialized to think that you're in competition with the Joneses, but you're really in competition with the Rockefellers. But they don't want you to know that. You're not in competition with the Coopers, the Johnsons, the Walkers, the Williams. Nah, you're in competition with the Waterbergs, the Rockefellers, the Morgans. You're in competition with these real motherfuckers out here really grossing out your motherfucking money. You're in competition with Paul Knight. That's the man that owned Nike, the white racist man that owned Nike. And y'all think because he put niggas in his commercial that he believe in black people. But meanwhile, nobody I know owns a pair of Nagast shoes. Nobody owns a pair of Nagast shoes. Nobody owns a pair of tennis shoes made by a black person. Even though if it wasn't for a black person that they called a soul man, it wouldn't be, y'all wouldn't have no tennis shoes in the first place. Because he's the one that invented the sole press to make tennis shoes. Ain't that some shit? Just like country people was all mad at the black boy from putting out country music when we made country music. That was our down south blues. So, all I'm saying is that you have to start sharing. When I had my catering company, if somebody would ask me, man, where you get your food from on the low? I'm trying to start my catering company. I tell them, I'll go to a Restaurant Depot and set you up an account. And that shit cheap as fuck. It used to be a company called U.S. Foods. Them motherfuckers used to take food stamps. You think I done tell everybody black I knew that was in the catering game? These motherfuckers over here taking food stamps? Like, y'all don't share information. It's like y'all some crabs in a bucket and y'all think that y'all in competition with each other. Black people, I'm going to tell you again before I end this live. We are not in competition with each other. We are not in competition with each other. I am not either any of y'all's competition. I am not. If anything, if anybody else black out there got a candle business and you want a joint venture with my holistic candles and then with your good smelling candles, we can do that. Because at the end of the day, the more small companies come together and create viable conglomerates, then we can begin to compete with Glade, with Febreze. That's my competition. Ain't nobody look like me. I'm not competing with no bitch. I'm sorry. With no sister, no queen, no princess. Because, you know, everybody think they're queen. Ain't no queen. There's other slots in the court that we need to fill. But ain't nobody that's a copper-colored aboriginal such as myself is in competition with me. I'm in competition with the colonizer. Because I'm trying to get them the fuck up out of here. Because I want my land back. I want my people to return to being deity. So, ain't none of y'all my competition. Glade is my competition. Johnson & Johnson is my competition. Febreze is my competition. I'm not competing with y'all. Dark and Lovely is my competition. Pantene Pro V is my competition. I'm not competing with Miracle Drops and the other black girl in Louisiana that got her own hair care line. Y'all think on small scales. And from black business to black business, we should be able to exchange information and become better companies and become better businesses instead of viewing each other as competition. Because quite frankly, the more black businesses there are, the more likely it is for a black person to do business with a black business. We already got to beg our own people to spend money with us. The least we can do is help each other out to be the greatest companies that we can be. Like, y'all got to stop thinking like niggas and start thinking like gods. And shame on you, Mac, for not even being man enough to tell me that you don't want to give me the plug on the fragrance oils. You should be ashamed of yourself and consider yourself white because you function like that. Matter of fact, white people share information all the time because they want to be great. So I don't know what you consider yourself, but you are not invited to the cookout. No. So long story short, I got my fragrance oils. My candles are in the process of being manufactured now. And it just kind of hurt my feelings that the black person who had the plug on the information didn't want to give it to me. But the white person who actually has a candle business, who is in the same business that I am trying to get in, is the one that gave me the plug without even thinking about it. And it was like, oh yeah, you should go here. This, and that. Now they have the best wax, but they have the best oil. And then I was like, well, I want to use wood wicks. Well, wood wicks are very unstable, and you have to kind of play with them a lot. And I don't know if you want to waste that kind of product. But what I did was I got my candles together first, and then I started playing around with my wicks. But I started out with this kind of wick and that kind of wick. See, a white person gave me all this game for this candle that's in business like I'm in business. She didn't ask me what kind of candles I was making. For all we knew was we was making the same kind of motherfucking candles. It did not matter to her. She was just giving up the game. And that's what I mean about black people. We don't want to give each other the game. Matter of fact, even if we get a good weed man, we don't want to tell nobody who our weed man is because we don't want them to go spend money with him. What the fuck? That's crazy. If for these black females, if your weed man is cute, you're not gonna tell your fine ass homegirl that you know gonna get him where he at just cause you want him. That's fucking stupid. We are stupid as a people. Socially, we are naive and we lack intelligence when it comes to socialize with one another. And that's a shame. That is a shame when a black business doesn't want to help another black business grow. When we all trying to be millionaires. I don't know why he's in business, but I'm in business for money, and I also want to emancipate my people. If I can put these holistic, healthy candles in your house, and it keep you from buying them toxic-ass Glade, that toxic-ass Febreze, which is my true competition, and I can get to the point where you buying my candles at Family Dollar, you buying my candles at Whole Foods, you buying my candles. What the fuck? I'm trying to put the colonizer out of business. Not my fellow brothers and sisters. And once we realize who our real competition is, we could probably get somewhere as a people too. Once we realize that we are not to take our enemy to bed, but we are meant to take our enemy out, then maybe we'll be better as a people. But right now, we just too busy trying to love and impress our oppressor until we are forgetting that oppressed people oppress people. Just like hurt people, molested people, molest people, oppressed people, oppress people. And we have to break that chain in our race. We have to stop that. We have to stop trying to keep our foot on each other's neck and put our foot on the neck of the motherfucker who got their foot on us. You understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking as ebonically as I can because, you know, I'm not too good at ebonics, but I know a few terms of endearment. Nigga this and bitch that. But that was meant to be a joke. Was it funny? I hope it was funny. But yeah, so we have to put our foot on the neck of the people that got their foot on our motherfucking neck. You know what I'm saying? If you know somebody that have a transportation company and you want to open a transportation company, do that. I know a bitch got a banging ass website and her shit is Googleable. You think I'm not about to call her and be like, look, bitch, I'll give you some free braids or free sew-in, whatever it is you want, bitch. Help me build my website like yours is. Because my website is poop. You know what I mean? We have to help each other to be great. There is no, white people got y'all thinking that there's a such thing as a self-made man. There is no such thing as a self-made nothing. Everybody needed help being made. Even if we want to just take it from a common sense perspective and look at procreation. You are not self-made. A bank help make you. Your peers help make you. Your consumers help make you. There's no such thing as a self-made motherfucker. You ain't never heard Master P say he's self-made. He just said he supported himself. And he believed in himself. But everybody who bought a CD from the trunk of that man's car helped make him. I'm not self-made. Everybody who buys my hair products is help making me. Everybody who's about to buy my candle line, my candles when my line launch next month is help making me. Y'all, we have got to stop being crabs in a barrel, and we have got to start sharing information with each other. If we do not create our own information highway within our own community, we ain't gonna be shit. We're gonna remain in the same capitalistic environment that we have been in for the past 152 years. We are 152 years out of slavery. And we are still broke as a people as far as an economic base. 53 years ago, we were emancipated. Now, the only time we had money was during Reconstruction, where all them black people was depending on black people, and all them black people had businesses of their own. And if you wanted ice, you had to go to a black man to get ice. If you wanted a chicken, you had to go to a black man to get chicken. And once we grossed in less than a year, The Freedmen's Bank grossed $76 million motherfucking dollars. In less than a year, we had $76 million and we owned a fourth of America. All of Buffalo, California was owned by an Aboriginal. We was buying property all down here. People in Georgia, all the way up to Texas. We was landowners. We had acquired so much land and we had acquired so much shit and we had invented so many things during that time. We was rich than a motherfucker. We was rich as a people because we only depended on one another. And then here come segregation and all those other mindfuckery things that made you feel like you had to be accepted by the dominant society. White people had to accept you. White people didn't accept you. You ain't shit. Motherfucker, if a person that look like me don't accept me, I ain't shit. You think I give a fuck about what a foreigner think about me? Bitch, you's a foreigner. You are equivalent to a parasite to me. And you do not belong here. And once we get that attitude as a people, then we can begin to actually be a people. Like I said, we ain't have to like each other. Mac ain't have to like me to tell me where he get his oils at. All he has to do is just want to see another black person shining. But we don't want to see another black person shining because we feel like that's taken away from us. Your blessings are not indicative to my blessings. So just because you're blessed don't mean I'm not going to be blessed. If we're going to look at this shit spiritually. Just because this person is coming up, that don't mean you not gonna come up. But if you keep focusing on what that person got and not what you got, then you gonna fuck up your own blessings like that. So at some point, we have to believe in one another enough to put each other on. And we're not in the drug game, people. This is not the crack business, people. This is economics. We're talking about viable businesses. We're talking about hair people. If all y'all selling weave, what's wrong with you telling this weave husband where you get your labeling done at? What's wrong with sharing the information? It doesn't make any sense to me. I remember when I hit up the guy that owns She's Happy Hair, and I was like, I got my own organic hair care products. I believe, what I'm saying, your clients can be done for it. I don't care if we put your name on the product. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do business with me at all. Then a year and a half, 2 years later, here he come with his own hair products. What was wrong with him putting that money in my pocket and us doing business with each other? It's like black people want to get rich off black people, but they don't want to help create other rich black people. As if this black person get rich, all of a sudden you will cease to be rich. Look at all the white colonizers that's rich as fuck. All right, y'all. Tune in to Black Span on YouTube, BLAQUE with the accent mark. And I'll see you all next time. Just remember, man, share information with each other. Stop being selfish. We have to shake that mentality that if another black person make it, we're not gonna make it. We cannot continue to function like that as a people. We'll never be a community. We'll always stay broken up in these fucking hoods. In this pathetic degradation of what used to be the thriving black community. Will always be nothing but that, as long as we're viewing each other as competition. Any other black woman out there that's making hair products, you are not my competition, sweetie. I get my herbs from Herbs in Mexico. I'm willing to give up whatever game I can without giving up my trademark secrets. And that's how I formulate. What's wrong with helping people? Help a company be a company so that they can be successful. Because Dark and Lovely is my competition. Pantene Pro V is my competition. I'm even competing with VO5 at this point. Okay? These are my competition. These colonial owned companies are who I'm competing with. I want to put Johnson & Johnson out of business and let Innovative Hygiene take over. I don't want to put nobody black out of business. Nigga, we should be coming together to put these colonizers out of business so that we can gross that $1 trillion of fucking business quarter that black people are making. Because one thing about it, when black people get rich, they put money back in their community. Regardless. Unless they're highly educated. Because Dr. Carter G. Woodson said the more education the Negro get, the least likely he is to benefit his community. But people like me, who can keep their wits about themselves and still love their people no matter how I rise economically, I'm going to always come pay it forward. I plan on owning Glenwood. I plan on owning Fontaine. I'm going to buy all this motherfucking shit. And it's going to all be number black people. All of it. At one point in time, we have to want to see each other shine because we know each other have a common goal for one another. I'm not gonna get rich and go live around a bunch of white folks so I can get pulled over every day and then get shot pow 2 times in the head because I'm strapped. I'm gonna live where everybody's strapped at. Okay, y'all. I'm hooking up with my realtor now. I got to go. I just want y'all to know that don't be scared to share business ideas with one another. Don't be scared to share the plug with one another, because another rich black person can equal up to 10 more if we get in the habit of sharing business with each other. Remember, these white folk do it. These white folks share so much business that they had to make it illegal. There's insider trading, there's coercion, there's all kind of laws in place when these white companies get to sharing too much information with each other. But black companies, we ain't got to worry about that, because we let these white folk tell us that we are each other's competition when the true competition is a colonizer. A motherfucker came over here, stole your land, made you check either white or black on the box, stole your tribal rights, stole everything for you, but I'm your competition. Nigga. Okay, y'all. Just think about what I said. I hope I was able to enlighten you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. We need to start a forum. Maybe somebody can do that on Facebook and make some money. I don't know if Facebook follow you when you get a lot of followers, but make a page where people can go exchange business ideas and business connects and business plugs. You know what I mean? We got to all get out the bucket, because I haven't made it as long as y'all still oppressed. I haven't made it as long as we don't have a economic structure altogether. I haven't made it if you still a slave. I'm not free as long as you still a slave. And as long as we get to have that mentality for one another, we gonna be great. We can go back to being deity and being the mothers and fathers of this land, because the colonizers not doing a good job. All right, peace and love, y'all. Remember, tune into Black Spin on YouTube. BLAQUE with an asterisk. Make sure you put the asterisk on there. You hold down the E, and it's that second option. The asterisk goes down this way. Tune into Black Spin on YouTube, and I hope to see you guys. See you soon. I hope for you guys to tune in next time. Yeah, we're gonna say it like that. Okay. Peace and love. All power to the people. Oh, my phone is hot. God damn.